Hi, everybody, and welcome to the holiday edition of the Catty Caplan Show, starring me, your host, Catty Caplan. Today I'll be hosting the show by myself. My co host Zane is taking the week off for the holidays. And I would just like to say that I hope everybody out there is having a happy holiday. I hope you guys are filled with peace and that your life is full of blessings and the spirit of goodwill towards men. So, of course, I'm wearing the Santa hat because I want to celebrate. I'm in the holiday spirit. But I also wanted to point out that today I'm wearing a Star of David because today is the first day of Hanukkah. So, to all my Hebrew friends out there, happy Hanukkah starting this evening. Okay, so we all know that Christmas and Hanukkah and Kwanzaa are in December. But here's some holidays that you might not be aware of that are in December. December 12th is National Poinsettia Day. That's right, those big red flowers that you find in your grocery at the holidays are called poinsettias, and we take them for granted because we're so used to seeing them, but you might not know where they come from. They're actually named after Joel Poinsett, who was the very first ambassador to Mexico. It was told that he went down there and received them as gifts and brought them back. It's told in Mexican folklore that there was a poor little girl who couldn't afford to bring any Christmas presents to church, so she stopped to pick some plants, and when she entered the church, the ends of the plants turned to these bright red brilliant flowers, which we know today as, you guessed it, poinsettias. I would also like to point out that December 22nd marks the beginning of the winter solstice. As many of you are aware, we have two solstices per year, and the winter one is the actual mark where the days stop getting shorter and actually start to get longer. That's right, I'm talking about summer in the winter. Now you might be thinking to yourself, this is just another excuse for me to talk about warm weather, and you are right. As all of you know, I'm cold, summertime to winter, so I'm always excited when there's news that summertime is coming back. By the way, there are connections to winter solstice with Christmas as well as other religious holidays and pagan winter festivals. I was going to discuss some of these or maybe explore this territory a little bit, but I decided to stick in the interest of goodwill towards man and just say happy holidays. And now it's time for fun facts. So the first fun fact of the day comes to us from the world of applications. Do you know that Angry Birds has been downloaded over 500 million times since its release in 2009? Good Lord, that's a lot of flying birds. So, my second fun fact of the day today is about cookies. Did you know that December 4th is National Cookie Day? And the reason I bring this up is because anybody who knows me knows I love cookies. I Googled it and come to find out that Americans eat 7 billion chocolate chip cookies per year. I'm pretty sure that I eat more than my share of those cookies. By the way, did you know that cookies have been recorded in history as early as 7th century Persia, when sugar started becoming commonly used in that region? They were seen in Europe for quite some time, but they weren't brought to America until the 17th century by English settlers. However, we weren't introduced to the common cookie that we know today that's made by combining butter and sugar until the 18th century. And now for some fun facts about Rudolph. Rudolph was introduced to us in 1939 in a book written by Robert L. May. He's the ninth of Santa's reindeer and is characterized by his red nose and the ability to guide Santa's sleigh tonight. So before I go, I just wanted to get serious for a second and say that this has been a crazy year. A year of ups and downs, a year of really great times and some tough times too. But through it all, I've had a handful of people who have supported me and helped me through everything and picked me up when I've fallen down. And so I'd just like to send out a great big holiday hug to everybody who's been there for me this year. I'm glad to be alive. I've learned a lot. And I've learned that you don't always get what you want, but you definitely get what you need. Peace and positivity go a long way, and your attitude definitely determines your latitude. I hope that you guys have a great new year. Stick to your resolutions, and remember there's 7 days in a week, but someday isn't one of them. I'm wishing you guys the best in the year to come. Thanks for joining me in all of my little shows, and I look forward to seeing you next year. Have a happy holiday. So, my second fun fact of the day is a fact about cookies. And anybody who knows me knows the only thing that I love more than cookies is donuts. Ouch! Ouch! Ouch!
The coldest story ever told. So we're all along this road, and life is sold to a woman so heartless. How could you be so heartless? Oh, how could you be so heartless?